Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Ed Gottwalls along with Lizzie Arbogast and Jeff Cole. We have some rankings to talk about a little bit here today. As you can see, we're in our new studio here. Hope the sound's a little better. District 3 rankings came out this week again. The update was yesterday, or I guess today earlier. Chambersburg boys in Quad A are ranked number 5. Greencastle boys are number 3 in AAA. They both have big games this week coming up. Greencastle's hosting Gettysburg on Friday at 7:30. Chambersburg hosts Cumberland Valley on Friday at 7:30, and then they turn around Saturday and host Donegal, which when I read the schedule, I thought that was going to be a throwaway game, except Donegal's 14-0 and ranked second in AAA, so that won't be an easy game.
No, they'll have their hands full probably on Saturday, I would think.
Yeah.
But Chambersburg does like to beat teams that haven't been beaten. Hasn't it been twice?
That's true, I think.
So.
Yeah, that'll be one to have to get up for after the game against Cumberland Valley on Friday, but.
And don't they play at like 2 p.m.? So they'll have
2 o'clock.
Yep. Have a late night game, and then that'll be an interesting weekend.
At least
for
we're not
the
traveling to Donegal.
That's
That'd
true.
be worse. And probably the big girls' game this week is Thursday night, Phantom Metal at Southern Fulton at 7:30.
Absolutely, that's going to be a big one. Fannet just had their 6-game winning streak snapped last night, 11-point loss. Southern Fulton, of course, perfect record so far in the season. So kind of on a crash course, waiting for these two to play. You know what Southern Fulton has. Macy Hollinshead has a lot of size at point, and they're pretty dominant all around. But never know what Meg Doherty and Fannet Metal could do.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a close game. I think Southern Fulton's probably favored by at least 15, but especially down there. But we'll see. We also want to mention District 5 rankings. Southern Fulton girls we were just talking about. They're ranked number 1 in Class A. Phantom Metal's number 6. And in boys, District 5, our highest rated team is Phantom Metal number 5 in Single A.
I'm kind of surprised they're that low. Honestly.
Well, there's 2 teams are undefeated, Shanksville and Shade. And then there's a couple teams that just have 2 losses, and they've got 3. So
Got it.
District 5 doesn't count tournament games, so that's a little different.
Right. Okay.
That makes a difference.
That makes
there.
sense.
So now I also want to mention Chambersburg Wrestling is in the AAA rankings. They're number 8 this week, so they moved up 3 spots. So they got a pretty good chance of getting in for the first time ever. But big match Thursday night at home against Mifflin County. If they win that pretty much assures it, I think. So
they're starting to wind down the wrestling season, correct?
the league season is not much longer. You're right. Okay, I think that's all we have for this week. Until next week, enjoy the games.